So, tonight was a night. This is a good video blog. I get to talk to a really good friend of mine. That, like, means a lot to me and shit. And he's having, like, a really hard time. He recently moved about 4 months ago to another state, and he was just running away from a problem. And like I said in other blogs, you can't run away from your problems. And I'm preaching to the choir because I run away from mine, so I know it's easier said than done, but it's just advice. So I talked to my friend, and we talk on like a regular basis. But he's sounding completely out of it. And I love him to death. I think I love him too much. He just sounded not there. So I asked him if he was drunk, and he said no. And I said, "Are you high?" And he said, "No, I'm not doing anything." And I'm sorry, but when I talk to you every day and you're on your way to work, or you're coming home from work, or you're at work, or you're just waking up and calling me at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, I know what you sound like when you're sober. And I know what you sound like when you're drunk. And I know what you sound like when you're high. And this time, you sounded like you were really depressed. And it kind of threw me into a flashback. Of trying to commit suicide. And just the way my friend was talking, like, he's never said "I love you" before. And he said, you know, like, "I love you" and stuff, and how much, like, I meant to him and our friendship and stuff like that. And, like, you just don't talk about that just because, you know. So, like, I didn't know what to do. I talked to my aunt. My aunt said, "Johnny, you have to call 911. You don't know if CJ, or if my friend is, you know, gonna do something stupid." Because he made a comment about oxys. So, like, I don't know if he took too many or what. And so I called 911 here in New York, and they dispatched me to the 911 where he is located. And I didn't have an address. I was like, "What's a phone number?" So I googled his mom and dad. I talked to his dad, got his address. I gave it to 911, and they found him, thank God. I don't know what happened. The cops gave me a cab number to call back in an hour to find out what happened, if he was put in the hospital, or if he was okay and just really depressed. So I called back, and they just told me that they seen him, and they can't give me any information if he was taken to a hospital. And she said, honestly, I couldn't even tell you if he was dead. So, like, I keep calling, and he won't answer his phone, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta get up in the morning. And I can't sleep, so I keep texting and calling, and texting and calling. I don't even know what the fucking point of this video is. It's just talking to my people. Because you guys are what's making me lately. So, like, I like it when you guys vent to me, and sometimes I need to vent to you. That's what this is about. So, like, if you can just pray for my friend. He's having a really hard time with a past relationship that he can't get over, can't move on. A current situation that he's in. He's just not happy. So, sorry it's a depressing blog, but we all have our moments. But just pray for my friend, please. Thanks. Love you, appreciate you, and enjoy you.